As I continue a series of videos for wealth creation, for joy, for freedom, I would like to single out one thing that tends to cripple most of us from reaching our goal: fear. In this video, I am going to be sharing with you my experiences that made it impossible for me to flourish and be the best I could be until I discovered how fear was blocking me from being prosperous, from being creative, from being innovative, from being the best I knew I was capable of becoming. Fear. Stay with me if you have experienced that, or you are still experiencing these nagging feelings that I know what I am capable of. However, I am afraid. So, in this video, I am going to be tackling the common fears, and then I am going to be sharing with you the root causes of those fears and how we can shift and blossom to be the best we can be if we banish the fears. So, let's take the common fears. The fear of failure. Yes, it is not easy to step into the unknown. However, that is where success lies, in the courage to take a leap into the unknown and not fear failure. To understand that failure is a teacher. From failure, we learn and we improve, we eliminate mistakes. If we do not fail, trust me, we will not grow. So, it is important that we understand that the fear of failure blocks us from success. Another common fear is the fear of risking financially. Now, this is very important, and it is understandable because nobody wants to lose money. However, what is important when you have that fear, it's to limit or to invest financially and be alert or be aware that when you start small, if it's a small investment, it will not be so astronomical that you will not be able to survive. So start small, but do invest, because from that investment there is success. If you lose, again, you will have learned how to avoid losing. However, the lesson I learned was that I should not be crippled by financial risk, that I need to learn the tactics or the lessons of minimizing losing everything, because it's just not a joke to lose everything. The third common fear, it's the fear of rejection. If I do ABC, I will be rejected by friends, by family. I will be derided. I will be ostracized. If you have these three fears, trust me, I've been through all of them. However, They were lessons, they were the teachers who taught me enriching lessons, who taught me courage, who taught me that when I'm down, it's important that I get up, dust myself, and move forward, having learned. So, I would also like to share with you the root causes of fear. And it's a very simple thing. When we are afraid, it's because we do not trust. We do not trust ourselves. We listen to externalities, to the noises, to the numerous advices by friends, family, associates, etc. And then we don't trust our quiet inner little voice. We do not trust those gentle nudges that say, go for it. You are up to the task. It is important that we learn to look for supporting systems, so that we create space for us to marshal our energies, our thoughts. It is important that we also trust the importance of the experiences we have gone through. It's important because from those experiences, we then, when we look back, we then say, we did it. We are here today. Let me share a little story. There was a time when I could barely make a video, let alone being technologically savvy, let alone understanding the importance of automation. However, there was a day when I got up in the morning and then I just said, I'm setting up a studio in my lounge. I started making a video. It was in the morning. I still have that video. I had never ever garnered the confidence and the courage to talk and face a camera. So I took a plunge. The bottom line is that nothing is impossible if our mind is right. And I am going to be touching on changing perspectives. Remember, if you like what you have heard right now, stay until the end, because I am now going to be sharing with you the lessons I learned about the mind and how important it is to actually make a shift from a perspective of fear, a shift to a perspective of just being trusting, comfortable, being assured of who I am, regardless of what other people are saying, regardless of what is going on outside. After all, it is a messy world. At the same time, you are here and you are capable of changing yourself, changing your perspective, shifting into your inner self. Because after all, you will not change the world. You will not change circumstances outside yourself, but your perspective is very important. I am inviting you to visit my website, because my website is a celebration of what I am doing. That is where I am sharing my journey as a digital marketer. I am an affiliate of Launch You. I have published ebooks. Do visit my website in the description below. And remember, do like this video, subscribe, and share it with other people who may find it useful and gain something. And I do look forward to being with you in the next video. Thank you.